Mabuhay, it's me, Manila Luzon, and this is A Queen Who, brought to you by Facetune. A queen who turns me on out of drag? Okay, so I want to say like Pangina. She's kind of, well, he's sexy. I don't even know what Pangina's name out of drag is, but I don't even care. Oh, no, I changed my mind. Nick Adams, who is currently in Drag the Musical off Broadway. I mean, I know he's not really a drag queen, but he plays a drag queen in the show. So yeah, he's fine as fuck. A queen who cracks me up every time is Barbecue from Drag Den Season 1. She is, not only she's gorgeous, but she's just so goofy. And because she's so pretty, you don't expect her to be so goofy. Also, she barely speaks English, so I just smile and laugh. A queen who gets ready the fastest is Trinity the Tuck. So we were just on a tour and we pull into the theater and we all kind of like, you know, settle into the theater, pick our dressing rooms and, you know, get our drag ready get our drag ready. But Trinity will she'll just go off. Like she will go shopping, she'll go out to eat, and like 30 minutes before the show, she like rolls up, slaps on some makeup, and she's ready for the opening number. Queen who could talk her way out of a speeding ticket, Lady Bunny. But talk is probably not the right thing, but she would definitely probably remove her dentures and a queen that can cook. Oh, of course, Latrice Royale. So we did a show on Hulu called Drag Me to Dinner, and we were partners, and we created a dinner party. And you should watch it on Hulu. It's quite funny. The concept was supposed to be kind of chaotic, so it's a bunch of drag queens in a cooking show situation. And most of the time, the drag queens are doing it for laughs. But Latrice literally cooked like the best chicken that like when we were like judging and we're supposed to be making like TV and doing funny things, but Latrice like turned out this chicken. I don't know, she seasoned it, she cooked it, she like stuck tabs of butter underneath the skin of the chicken. So much so that the judges were just busy eating instead of like making their quippy commentary. So yeah, this bitch can cook. Oh, the queen that I've known the longest is Jiggly Caliente. I've known Jiggly for a very long time. In fact, I was the one that filmed her audition video for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 4. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. We went to the Apple store on 59th Street in New York City, and I filmed her coming down the glass elevator in the middle of the night. And then I edited it to probably a Beyonce song because she loves Beyonce. So you could thank me for getting Jiggly Caliente on RuPaul's Drag Race. Or blame me. Ooh, a queen who I want to be with in a zombie apocalypse would be, I would say Heidi in Closet, because she has this movie called Slay. Is it called Slay? What's that movie she's on? It's called Slay, where she like fights vampires. So I think like if she can take on some vampires in a movie, I'm pretty sure she could probably take on some zombies. And if anything, she'd be a great human shield. A queen I've shared a bed with, well, Sahara Davenport. We were dating for like 7 years before she passed away, and we shared a very, very, very small bed together. It's a good thing she's skinny, because it was a twin-size bed and the two of us slept together next to each other for many years in this teeny tiny bed. All right, so I have been using Facetune for as long as Facetune has been around. And what I love about it is that it finishes the fantasy of what I as a drag queen want to, how I as a drag queen want to present myself. So the first thing I always do is hit the smooth button because like, honey, she just takes out all the pores, all the wrinkles, all the fine lines, all the cakey makeup. Sometimes I like to go over to the face section and mess around and think like, oh gosh, what if I got a little nose job? Ooh. Oh, girl, she's a Jackson. Okay, that's too much. Okay, you know what? Actually, I really like my own nose. Oh, and lips, because why not? Just put the little lip, just make those lips a little fatter. I think I look sickening. What do you think? Do I look good? I think I look good. Let's save this and post it. Thanks, Facetune, for always being there for us drag queens and us non-drag queens, for, you know, making sure that we always look our best. A queen who scares me is Abhora from Dragula. I went on tour with her once in Australia, and that creature, I can't even say queen because she is beyond just a queen. She is, I don't know, a beast, a monster, some crazy thing. I don't know. She comes out on stilts and she hides in corners and she's like, and she'll pop out and she makes these weird sounds and she paints her teeth to like look like they've been filed down into points. She's out of drag, the sweetest, kindest person. In drag, nightmare fuel. A queen who is notoriously late, besides me for this gig today. It's Alyssa Edwards. She has a reputation and she upholds it at all costs. She was so late that we did the meet and greet before the show. Then we had our break before, you know, to get to costume or to get ready for the show. She still wasn't there. And then we were like, well, we have to start the show. So we started the show and we all did our first number. She still hadn't arrived. And then we did our second numbers after the intermission, and she finally arrived at the very end of the show. And then she came in, closed the show, and then she had to do another meet and greet just herself at the very end because all the VIP meet and greet ticket holders were like, we paid to see Alyssa Edwards, so they had to do a second. A queen who I'd let give me a makeover would probably be one of the queens with their own makeup lines. But I'm gonna say Trixie Mattel because I would love to see what I would look like in Trixie Mattel's makeup. I would probably look like that. That would be very interesting to me. Look at that nose contour. Yes, Mary. A queen who deserves their flowers would be Pura Luca Vega from Drag Den. She is an amazing artist, and not just because she was on my TV show on Prime Video, but because she really uses the art of drag to create conversation, challenge societal norms in the Philippines regarding religion and the queer community. And I think that she has really, she really put herself out there so bravely to challenge people's perception of what the art of drag can be. And I think that, and she has been persecuted because of it, thrown in jail a few times because of her portrayal of her drag. And I think that she deserves everyone's respect. And if you don't know who Portaluca Vega is, go look her up, go research her, and go follow her on her social media. Thank you for watching. I want to also thank Facetune for sponsoring this episode and for always keeping me looking beautiful on my social media, in pictures at least. And I want to encourage you all to subscribe to the p.e.g. YouTube channel. Thumbs up, bell icon, all that stuff, you know. And toodles!